Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am sharing a simple makeup routine for oily skin. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look and keep it shine free throughout the day, then just keep watching. Okay, so you guys know skincare is king, so I'm going to start with my skincare routine for the day. First, I'm just going to put my hair back and start with my cleanser. This is the Total Facial Cleansing Gel by Skin Resource.MD. I just pump like 1.5 pumps maybe into my hands, get a little water to suds it up a little bit and wash for probably 30 to 45 seconds. Any more or shorter than that is either not cleaning it enough or cleaning it too much. So I'm going to wash, then rinse and dry my face with a clean towel, and I will talk more about that later. And then I'm going to use the Visibly Moist Toner. This is also Skin Resource, and it has a spray nozzle, which I love. And instead of just spraying it onto my face, I'm going to put it onto my hands so that it doesn't get into my hair and my lashes. And then I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. I love that toner because it has lavender and it smells so good. And then lastly, I'm going to use a moisturizer. And this one is important also because it's an oil-free moisturizer because we are talking about oily skin today. So I'm just going to massage that in until it is absorbed, and then I will get on to the rest. Okay, so now that I am done with my skincare portion of this video and this tutorial, I'm going to do my makeup now. So this is the hero of the whole makeup tutorial, the whole look. This is the Shine Free Solution by Skin Resource.MD. I talk about this quite a bit in the summertime because it's just such an awesome product for keeping your makeup looking matte and shine free and oil free. It holds, or it absorbs up to 400 times its weight in oil. So it really, really works good for oily skin, but also just for every skin type. If in the summer, if you get super oily or going to be outside in the humidity all day. So it works best if you put it under your moisturizer, but since I already did my whole routine, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on after. This is about how much I use, and you just put it on, you know, like you would a moisturizer. So I'm going to rub it all in so it has time to absorb. All of Skin Resource products are paraben-free, fragrance-free, artificial colorants and things like that free, so you don't have to worry about any of those ingredients that you don't want in your skincare. They're also just super affordable for what you're getting, because it is skincare formulated by dermatologists, and it works. Okay, so that's on. I'm gonna let it absorb for just another minute. You can just kind of feel it drying on your skin. It feels really good. It leaves your skin really smooth. And I don't know, it just kind of like tightens. It's like that kind of feeling. So without being like uncomfortable. But anyways, the next thing I'm going to use is foundation. And the key with staying oil free also is using minimal cream products. So obviously don't use a cream bronzer, cream blush, cream highlighters. If you're trying to stay oil and shine free. I'm gonna put my hair up really quick. My foundation is not my summer shade, so it is like a shade or two too light, but it is so light that it just blends in pretty good. And then when I put bronzer on, it'll be better. So don't be alarmed. And the next thing is to also always use a setting powder when you're wanting to stay shine free. And I will show you how I like to apply that too, because you don't just grab some and just put it all over. I do it a certain way, and I do feel like it helps in keeping it looking good all day. So I'm just going to blend this in. I am in the market for new makeup brushes, so tell me your favorite makeup brush brand in the comments. Thinking about just getting like a whole new set of one brand. I don't know, I just feel like I've been needing some new ones, and I just want to do that just to kind of simplify my makeup routine and like drawer and stuff. Next I'm going to put some concealer on, just a little bit. Ooh, I don't have my mirror. Grab my mirror. This is also just a super quick look too. You could skip the concealer if you don't absolutely need it, which in the summertime, I just feel like skin is easier to work with than in the winter when you're just dry and pale. Okay, and then next I'm just gonna put a little bit of bronzer on. all of the stuff I'm using is clean too. I think that makes a huge difference. So if you have oily skin, you might also be acne prone too. Those two kind of go hand in hand, not in every case, but in a lot of cases. So I will share a couple of tips on kind of preventing acne as well. So always use non-toxic and clean products. My face is super sensitive now. If I don't use something that is clean, those ingredients just are not necessary, and they do irritate your skin, especially like the fragrance and the artificial and like synthetic ingredients. That's really what flares up my skin. So don't use anything that's not clean beauty. And if you have any questions on that, I have a few blog posts on like what clean beauty is, what ingredients to look out for, and things like that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of highlighter on the top of my cheeks, above and below my eyebrow, like a little bit on my nose. This is just my routine. I do this like in my sleep without even thinking about it. So if you don't like highlighter in those places, then don't do that. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of blush. This is just a really light corally color. It's really pretty for summertime, and I'm just gonna put it right here on my cheeks. I'm not gonna move it around a lot or blend it in, except for right here. All right, and the last thing I'm going to use for my face is setting powder. So this is the way that I like to apply it, and I used my highlighter brush on accident for this. But so when you have your setting powder, you don't just dip into your product and put it all over. What I like to do is dump a little bit in the lid. Most of the time it's going to be a loose powder like this if you're using some sort of setting powder. If it's a pressed powder, you don't obviously have to dump it in your lid and do this part, but I like to dump a little bit, swirl it around, tap off the excess. Grabbed a lot. And then just press it in to your skin where you want it. So just pressing it under my eyes, on my T-zone. This is where a lot of oil accumulates throughout the day, especially in the summer, down my nose and on my chin here, around my nose too. It's another big area. So I'm just pressing it in to my skin. And then I'm gonna let it, even if there's a little bit, you know, just like not blended, I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute. And maybe do my brows while that's sitting. That was loud. And this is just a regular pencil eyebrow. Regular pencil, one that you have to sharpen, which is kind of annoying, but I do like this pencil. I just follow the natural shape of my brow. I don't change it at all, and just fill in like the sparse areas. Kind of define my arch a little bit more. And then I always start it, my brow, at where the inner corner of my eye starts. So kind of line it up and make a mark. I'm so bad at using my brow serum, my like lash and brow serum. I really want to be consistent. I need to like set a reminder or put it on my nightstand or something so that I always remember to use it, because I always forget. Because I do feel like those help if you use them consistently, but I do not use them every day by any means. Okay, so once that is just kind of filled in, I'm gonna go back with my brush that I was using for the loose powder, get off the excess, and kind of just swirl and make sure that it's all buffed in and nothing is like sitting there loose or not looking blended in. Also, a good quality setting powder makes all the difference too. So if you're getting like a $3 one from the drugstore, and it has talc and like ingredients that you don't really want in any kind of makeup, and it's not working for you, that is probably why. So I forgot to share a bunch of my other tips on preventing acne while I got carried away with rambling with the other things, and I have a list here because I didn't want to forget things. So wash your makeup brushes once a week. This is something that I forget to do all the time, so I have to set a reminder, but I can totally notice a difference if my beauty blender or my makeup brushes are dirty and I use them. I totally break out. Next, wash your pillowcase once a week. This is easy because we have just extras like spare pillowcases in where we keep our linen, so I just grab a clean one. But always use a clean towel to wash your face or to dry your face after you wash it. Don't use your towel that you use to dry off the rest of your body. The whole point, and basically all of these tips are just on preventing getting bacteria onto your face. Never go to bed without washing your face. So I, do my skincare routine morning and night. If you don't do one of those, let it be your morning routine, just because all day you're getting like dirt and grime and pollution put onto your skin. And if you go to bed like that, it is no bueno. If you skip your morning routine, it's still bad, but not as bad. Never put your phone on your face. If you're talking on the phone, hold it on speakerphone or just hold it away from your face. Don't put it onto your face. That is like the worst one. Reduce sugar and artificial ingredients in your diet. And don't use products that clog your pores or irritate your skin. Like kind of I mentioned earlier with the like non-clean beauty skincare and makeup products. But don't use ones that clog your pores either. So like coconut oil was all the rage in skincare and like all the things you can do with it. But really coconut oil is a comedogenic, I think that's how you pronounce it, pore clogging oil. So like jojoba oil is not. So just make sure you do your research, especially if you're making a skincare product or if you're using oils on your face or any product, just make sure it's not going to clog your pores, because that clogging your pores and then bacteria on your face is just a perfect storm for acne. But anyways, let's carry on. This video isn't all about acne. Okay, so basically to recap, oily skin, if you have oily skin or if your skin gets oily and greasy during the summer months, make sure you're using an oil-free and gentle cleanser. You don't want to use an acne cleanser. You don't want to use a stripping, like foaming cleanser that's going to strip your skin. You want to still make sure you're using a product to rehydrate and rebalance your skin. I think that toner I used is a really good option because it moisturizes your skin, but it also is light and it's just a toner, so it's not like a super heavy greasy serum or anything like that. And then also moisturize. Do not skip moisturizer if you have oily skin. I cannot stress this enough. When your skin is dry, it tells itself it's dry. I don't know if that's the perfect way to say that, but it knows it's dry, so it tells the oil to produce, and then your oil production goes into overdrive and then it gets oily and greasy. If your skin is balanced and moisturized, it's not going to go into overdrive, and a lot of that plays into your diet as well. But having a good, clean, just a simple skincare routine that you do morning and night is going to help you tremendously. So don't skip moisturizer. The one I used was an oil-free moisturizer, so that is key too if you have oily skin. Don't use one that's super heavy and greasy. Use one that is light and oil-free like the one I used. All of the products that I used are going to be linked in the description. There is going to be a link that says blog post with a link. That is where everything, more information, like all of the things that I'm rambling about will be there. All the links to shop, but Skin Resource, all of those links will be there. I am working with them, so thank you to them for sponsoring this video. I've worked with them for years. This is not a new product or a new company to me. I feel like I should insert some pictures of what my skin looked like before I started using Skin Resource. So I'll try to do that here. I'm not super good with video editing and technology like that, so I'll try to do that. But I just want you to know that Skin Resource.MD is the real deal. They are affordable. They are formulated by dermatologists. They are simple, non-trendy skincare products, and they work. They work so well. A lot of my friends and family and people that just watch my videos and follow me on Instagram have used them and love the brand as well. They go back and repurchase, and they just, it's what they use, it's their routine. So if you have any questions on creating a routine with them, let me know, because they do have a few different options. And what I do recommend is they've put together like different kits. So there's an acne kit, like an anti-aging kit, like a summer basics kit, I think. That might have been a limited edition one, but anyways, that makes it super easy. And when you buy them like that in a bundle, it's a better value, and you save a little bit of money. But if you have any questions on any of those, let me know, because I have used everything, so I am well versed in all of that. So let me know if you have questions. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.
We've been standing on the edge of it, stuck in circles, overthinking it.